Hey everybody, Wave Squadron reporting in. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
And we are watching more Andor today. I want to be like, hey, if you want like a happier slice of life Star Wars, I'm currently checking out Star Wars: The Clone Wars with my wife Jancy. In fact, over at blindwave.com on Beyond, where we've watched some, the beginning Clone Wars, nice, easy stuff. But then we had the episode with 99. I was like, oh man, this is the saddest Star Wars will ever be.
When is a happy Star Wars time? Like, it's the Star Wars. There seems to always be. That's the Clone Wars. This is the
Star
Empire
parties.
and the Rebellion. Yeah, we need the Star parties.
I've seen Mon Mothma dancing at a party. It was still sad.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, but little did I know this is the saddest Star Wars, because right now we're wrapping up Andor. And we have a finish line. We know where we go.
We know it couldn't be happy. We know Rogue One couldn't be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we're all going.
Clea, I think we'll make it.
I
hope she makes it. But Luthen has done his job, and now his.
I believe she will be fine.
Yeah.
Until she gives someone the information she has, and then I'm worried.
Then you're worried.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, how valuable does that person deem that information?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, it's just a matter of like if it can get to Cassian, if it can get to the Rebellion, like if it can get somewhere. Like, there's a reason they wanted Galen Erso, killed in Rogue One. They had information of enough of what was going on. So once that information is somewhere that they can do stuff with it, then I'm worried that Clea won't be able to make it. Because right now, she's the only person with that information. It went from Lonnie to Luthen to her.
Yeah. I mean, we only have 2 episodes left. I badly want to see Cassian stuff, but I hope I get some Dedra. I want Dedra disappointed and realizing that Luthen, in the end, got away from her. I want that so bad.
I want the system to turn on her.
Yeah.
Her beloved sister. I feel like that would be like...
To look at the Empire and be like, oh.
Fuck.
It sucks when you're on this side.
Damn it.
Like that kind of thing? Yeah, right?
Yeah, to realize that ultimately
this freedom that she thought she was fighting against.
Yeah. The Imperials think, well, we're on this side, everybody's on this, but when it really comes down to it, Palpatine's on this side and everybody else is on this one.
Yeah.
But it won't happen to us.
Yeah.
It's like the idea they have, right?
Yep.
I like
All right, well, the rebellion continues this episode.
We're still waiting on numbers. There was a shift change in process, so I don't
This
think...
is Supervisor Nero's security package. I want that underlined.
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
He runs the hospital.
The attackers. I was told there was a team of 3.
That's the current...
Team of 3?
Only 3 people.
She's so good.
She's that good.
I hope she can hear that beeping noise. I would hate it.
That would drive me nuts. Oh.
God.
What's he doing here? I turn off the camera.
Yeah.
What single thing would drag me to this forsaken basement?
Deathstar.
She said the word.
Was he on your list of suspects?
You should talk to Hirt about Young. They were close. It's possible. Young was a busybody, always on the fringes.
When did you give him your code cert?
Excuse me? Young. My clearances, never. Why would I do that?
Had it for a year.
Several intel bundles were forwarded to my office by mistake. I should have reported it.
Gorman mining schedules?
I have clearance for Gorman.
What about orbital progress assessments? Edu research journals? We found 2 years of Jeddah working group. You and your fringy friend, Supervisor Young, spent 3 hours last night logged into your account. Now, shall we take a guess at what he might have told Lucen Rail?
That's the face I want.
Rail's assistant. We think she's his daughter. She wasn't at the gallery.
If you have a moment.
We're done here.
Whatever Young told Rail, she knows too. It may be days before he's well enough to be questioned. She needs to be found. We need agents at every transit point we can cover.
We'll do our best to carry on without you.
Jeez.
Dude, he is so menacing. His delivery was so good. And that shot of showing just his face made it feel like the Emperor a little bit, you know?
Sure, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Figured that was them finding out that
He's dead?
he's dead. Well, they would have learned hours ago, probably.
He didn't tell her.
He didn't tell her. No point, right?
Any more stuff that's hidden away?
Yeah, it looks like.
Communicate.
She has to get the information out.
That's her.
Hi, Grandma. Who is she?
It's like she's turning away.
She knows there's a camera. She's trying to hide.
We think it's a team of 3.
Well, yeah, they haven't even figured out that it's not a nurse, right? Or the one security guy.
I wanted her to go to Yavin.
I don't think she's gonna make it off course on Aaron.
Aaron, fuck you, Aaron.
It's the old style of transmitter from like the one on Ferrix.
I like how it's like Morse code, but it's got like 2 or 3 like pedals on it instead of just the
Slowly
one.
go to Yavin. She's literally transmitting her plot armor.
I know.
Or it's not transmitting the information, but it's transmitting like getting a ride somehow.
Maybe.
Like she needs a way out, you know? She needs smuggled.
What have you got hidden under the bed?
What?
What is this? It woke me up. It was chattering away.
Oh. Message to Will.
Make sure he doesn't see my tiles.
I, unlike you, have never cheated. I have my own tiles to focus on.
3. In. 3 out.
Prison buddies.
Plus,
You don't seem surprised by his bid.
Now she steps up. Had to happen.
I see. Very well.
His
Knees.
up there.
You're nervous?
He's nervous.
He is, right?
That's another impossibility.
You don't have any tens left, do you?
It would be sad if the two of you were conspiring again.
Play.
again.
This is your last chance to recall your wager.
Play. What's up?
Your last chance to recall.
Hey, wait, whoa.
How easy is it to find the place she's hidden in? The safe house, you know?
The warrant. To be clear, what's the charge? Sedition or murder or all of the above?
She's diseased. She escaped the hospital with an infectious condition that threatens everyone with whom she may come in contact. She must be found before thousands die.
There it is. What are you still doing here?
Make the public afraid of her
Yeah. It's a
and
public
ostracize her and not want to take her in.
A public safety, not a.
There's a base-wide restriction on unauthorized radio transmission. I can call up the exact language if you're curious. I see. No one is curious. Compression cipher, burst broadcast, abbreviated chain. Too short to be decoded. I'm guessing it's something you've memorized.
Is the U-wing powered up?
Was I correct?
Is the ship prepped?
Yes,
I'm
but
gonna need an extra hand. I really gas.
Taking Meshy?
It's something sure enough that he would recognize. I wonder what it is. Go get her.
Yep.
Thank God they're playing a game with Ruscott. He gets to come.
You are hearing that, aren't you?
Turn it off.
I've been counting the orders we've disobeyed so far. Would you like to know how many?
No.
17.
Hey.
18.
He's dead, isn't he? Rail.
He was killed. His assistant infiltrated the hospital. We need to find her.
I'm sure there's an open cell down here for you.
Why is this a Krennic project? Why is it so important?
Is this a test?
What? No. I came for advice.
From a prisoner?
She'll need to reach out.
We're scanning everything we can.
She knows that. Go back. Pull the old Axis files. There was a radio on Ferrix. Anto Krieger had one. We found several of them. Old frequencies. Pulse codes. My best guess.
Thank you.
It's probably too late.
Don't send any more, or can they? They probably
They
must
probably
be able to
logged
see
it,
Do you
yeah.
think they can see the old ones or not?
That was the plan for this.
And what about the radio?
Well, the transmitter looks intact. They had the antenna. It's ingenious. They spliced it into a metro tower next door. They've been using Imperial broadcast power for who knows how long.
Precious.
Yeah.
It's like it's really cool, but sure they did bad, but it's neat.
Oh, dude, I love that ship.
I love that look of it, and then I love that the wings fold in. Like that makes you think of like a video game ship.
Looks like an R-wing from
something like that.
Fox. God, I want her to get out so bad.
No, don't broadcast again, damn it.
Take it offline and get it back to the lab.
I don't have time for that. I need a location.
All the options for that require a connection. I can't trace back something I don't have a...
Mm-hmm.
Here.
I'm so happy with this little crew.
Where are they?
27 west. Up there. Far corner.
Damn it. Oh, I like the black stripe on the back here, man. That's cool.
Come check.
I don't like it here.
Keep the engine running.
It's like a kid.
Yeah.
Kane, talk to me. Kane.
Oh no.
Oh
And
no.
they can land wherever the fuck they want, because they're ISB.
Luthen! Luthen, it's me, it's Cassian.
It would be you, wouldn't it?
Where's Luthen?
Damn dowsing rod.
Galen Urso. He's an engineer. There's a research center. Galen Urso. Say it.
Clea.
Repeat what I've told you!
Doing the same thing Luthen did.
Luthen died for this.
We cannot stay here, Clea.
Please leave. Go.
And go where?
Heaven.
I know what they think of Luthen. That's to be my sanctuary.
We'll be safe there. They need to hear this.
Will you tell them? Tell them what I just told you.
I'm not leaving you here.
Yeah, if you're not getting out of here, what's the point of this? Except for, I mean, you gave the information, sure, but just go.
This is TAC 2C over by the bridge. Did we request an enforcement droid? Sorry, repeat please. Not that I'm aware.
Are you with us?
No.
God. So casual.
You know how high up that can be?
Yeah. No. Send him back.
K2. Are you with us?
Be safe.
K2 knows the value of risk now.
Mm-hmm.
No one can do this alone. He knew that. He just couldn't swallow his pride.
Thank the galaxy, he didn't. He stayed for this. He stayed for what I've just told you. He stayed to figure this out. And you need to tell these people in Yavin what they're up against. You owe him now.
No, is that where it ends?
Damn.
Shit.
Dang, man. I barely wrote anything down.
I know, I'm just... Just 2/3 of the way through a movie, you know? That's how I feel like, you know? Fuck.
Oh, man.
I like her so much.
I just want to know what's going to happen with Clea.
I know. I love that thing at the beginning where, like, we think it's a team of 3.
Yeah.
That's such
I
good
love that.
writing. It says so much in such a small, write-off sentence.
Like a throwaway.
Yeah, it's so
fact.
good.
A team, it's only one.
Yeah, and dude, Orson, Krennic, like, Ben Mendelsohn brought it with the delivery. He just chews up those scenes. He feels like the Empire, you know? Oh, I love the way they shot. They did it a decent amount of time with various Imperials. But
Not
like
showing any
when they're
faces.
speaking as the Empire, you don't see their eyes.
Yeah.
So it's like they're speaking in the visage of Palpatine.
Well, it's like the mouth of Sauron.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. That interrogation scene with her was so good.
It really was.
Yeah.
And, like, now she's... I wonder what her, like what the end of her story is going to be here with this show, with her being imprisoned right now, jailed in a cell. Like, Krennic looks at her as being part of the rebellion because of what has happened here, and the Death Star getting out, and then Partagaz being surprised that they've kept the secret for as long as they have.
Yeah,
You know?
you were supposed to be ready by now.
Days.
Yeah.
Days. Not days. Liar.
It's nice to see the Empire stumble and doubt in ways that aren't just like, oh, the rebels won this time, you know, like Constantine. Like Admiral Constantine never doubted himself in Rebels. He was just incompetent, and to the point where Thrawn was just like, all right, we hate him now. But here you get to see like the Imperials like doubt themselves and be afraid in different ways.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That we really only saw from the Grand Inquisitor when it came to Vader. You know, that kind of fear. But I just love seeing it in them. I was so worried. I thought we were just we might move on from the Luthen story, you know, and and then go to see what Cassian's doing. But instead, and I should know this when it comes to this show, with this arc, well, Cassian is going to come in and fill it
Into the story that we're in, yeah. No, it was like last time was like really focused more on. I don't really focus, but like it culminated the Mon Mothma story of her joining the rebellion, and then this is like the information part of it finally getting to the rebellion in some way, right?
Yeah. And thank the Yavin gods that Ruskat Melshi just happened to be there playing a game and being like, hey, some shit's going down. He's like, I could do some shit.
Yeah.
I'll go. So I'm just happy about that.
Melshi, your gear.
I suppose.
And Will having that to make sure that they get the information and everything.
You know, I had doubts about his girlfriend, but if she hadn't been there...
Calvin, that was the last girlfriend.
Dude, she's from, She's
Every
from
girlfriend he
Gorman.
has, you've been down.
I know.
He ain't quit down. She's from Gorman, man. That means something, dude.
I know.
That means something.
It's just it seemed like she was digging for information, like
it's like saying,
more than
it's like being should be. It's like being on Hoth and being like, oh, you're from Alderaan? You're probably not pissed.
My concern for him was that he wasn't like in enough and that he was gonna do something stupid. Like,
yeah, I get what you mean.
There's that line of like Luthen, right? Where it's like, why did he kill Lonnie? It's like to make sure one, the rebellion's safe, this information can get where it's going. Why did he kill himself? Like those kind of things.
Yeah.
Will, I felt like if things came to a head, he would be a link of them finding stuff out, is what I was worried about. Like, he wasn't like, let's go hide before we get caught on this planet. He was, let me go talk to my girlfriend, and then that caused, was it Brasso? Like, caused him to go look for Will, and then he got caught in the process of it. If he would have just been there and be like, look, the plan is we're just going to leave, we're going to go over here, and we're going to come back.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. Don't tell her anything. She doesn't know anything. She's not going to tell any. Like, it felt like he was a loose link in a lot of things, and I've been worried about him because of that.
Sure.
Even him going in with Saw, and I'm like, oh man, is he just breathing that Rhydonium and stuff? Like, is he going to get high on Rhydonium, and who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. Like, there's just those kind of things. I've been so worried. But
less timid after the Rhydonium breathing thing, so maybe that helped him.
Maybe. But this year, having that, keeping it charged so that if Luthen contacted for that final call, I'm glad that he's been doing that and brought it to Cassian.
He really feels like he's grown up in this show.
Sure, yeah.
Like, he was on Ferrix with his dad, right? And he seemed like a young kid. Yeah, Salmon Pack and Wilman Pack, owner of Repack Sow Yard.
Yeah. Yeah, it lasted a few people from Ferrix, right? Now we've lost most of them now.
There's not much of them left.
I loved. I keep going back to Krennic, but I love where he's like, because he's like, you keep saying it, but it hasn't happened. It's like we're moments, days away. 1 year before Rogue One. Oh, that kills me.
I know.
Tarkin says it too. You sound like Tarkin, I think is what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. And we know that Tarkin cuts him out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's the Empire, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the Empire.
Taking whatever they can, betraying each other if they need to. Like, that moment there in the cell with what's his name? Hirt?
Yeah.
Like, tell me what you know. Why should I tell you anything? He's like, well, maybe I can get you out sooner. He's like, well, he was already being like, underline her name.
Yeah.
This was her fault. Like, if
when,
she gives him
previously she was like, yeah, you can get all the credit. I just want it done right. And he's like, I don't care about credit.
I don't want the glory.
But then behining closed doors, he's like, make sure you underline that this was her security package and not mine.
He doesn't want the bad credit.
Yeah.
That's the difference, right? Like, I might not need to be like, oh, I'm the one who found it, but I don't want to be the one that he's the one who lost it.
So it is a little bit about glory.
But like in telling there, like, she's the same thing. Like, what benefit do I have of telling you? It's like, well, maybe it'll help. They find her and we get you out of here, but maybe not. And he takes the glory and he doesn't care where she ends up, Like, the Empire will just turn on each other so easily. There's no true loyalty in there.
No.
There's loyalty to self, usually.
Yeah. There's self-interest is their only form of loyalty, right? Like, if I operate in this system well enough, then I can succeed. But if the system isn't serving me, then I have to serve myself.
And I do say that in a general sense of like what the Empire I feel like stands for.
No, yeah.
I do think like, you get people that are in the Empire that like come to those realizations. That's why we see like, in Rebels when they get Wedge out of there. In Solo when like, Han joined the Empire, but he also is like, what are we even doing here? Aren't we the invaders? Like those kind of things. Like, there are people who stand out, but then there also gets to the point where it's like, well, I don't want to stand out too much, or what do I do, or where do I go? Because now I'm a target too.
Chris Madine.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. That
has very real beard.
I mean, in theory, once the Empire is formed, everyone's in the Empire. The reason the rebellion forms is because people were like, I don't want to be a part of this. So everyone was an Imperial until they were like, I don't want to be this anymore, and I'm leaving. And I love K2.
I know.
Like, it's just, Alan is great.
I like that. You could see in his gameplay how he is during missions, which is effective, but he'll complain about it.
Yeah. Well, I just love, like, this is your last chance to remove your wager. It's like, well, usually, like, when you bet, like, you have bet. There's no, like,
this is
but
your
he's
last
like,
chance to remove your wager.
wait, is he nervous? Like, I can't say I'm nervous, but hey, this is not a good idea for you. You better take your bet back because... well, he doesn't have any cards to play.
And through that, he kind of learns unnecessary risk, which is something he's always going off about. How many stormtroopers are there between here and there? He's like, oh, he knows those answers, but he slowly goes on to Cassian's faith that it can get done.
Yeah.
Which is not
I guess so.
rational for a droid, I think.
Sure.
You know, that's 3PO.
Well, yeah.
3PO feels the opposite way. R2 is Anakin's droid.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, and Anakin take risk.
Well,
that's why droid personalities are generally modeled after the people they're with.
Yeah.
You know?
Building up on him into the point of like closing the door and saving Cassian stuff, you know?
Like sealing them in so that they can broadcast.
That's a clear, like, there's no benefit for me and I shouldn't be doing this, but I want to save them. Yeah. You know? Like, that's a protection kind of thing.
That's the gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but I love him walking up like, are you with us? No. Just hitting that guy over that ledge. Like, jeez. Oh, man.
Using that.
It's very satisfying, especially after seeing the people of Gorman go flying because of KX droids.
Yeah.
That KX droid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was in a
He
parade
was
with
on
the
Gorman.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think like that's where K2 came from.
Yeah.
And like he has like a memory. He was talking about being in a parade and the Emperor was there. You know, like there's
200 KX droids.
There's these memories that he has, but he's not necessarily that same KX droid. He's just got those memories still.
And it was interesting that he had a little bit. It seemed like he had a little bit of like reverence, or like 200 KX droids. The Emperor was there.
Yeah.
Like it was really special to him at one time.
It's like those neural pathways are still in his brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cassian's like, wish I was there. Sorry, I missed it.
I mean, yeah. He's always been like that in terms of, you know, I'll go with you, Jen. Cassian said I had to.
Yeah.
You know? Like, but he'll still be there for you. And he does learn.
Stop resisting. You are being rescued.
Yeah. Congratulations.
What was it? Yeah, is that what it is? Congratulations, you're being rescued. Or whatever it was. I love just those things.
All right. Well, we have, at this point, one more episode of Andor.
Man.
I don't want it to end.
I've enjoyed this season and the build-up of everything so much. Like last season I thought was fine, but it wasn't like my favorite either. But now like having this, I might go back and rewatch that and like enjoy the story a little more of where it all goes through. But no, it's been fun. And also not fun. Empire. Guys, thanks so much for watching Andor with us. We have one more episode which will be up as soon as we can, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. It will be up here quickly, but it takes time. There is also Sundays have Clone Wars with Eric and Jancy. We also have a monthly Badonkagong podcast where we talk about books and other things Star Wars related. So make sure you subscribe here, and we'll see you guys next time.